Manchester City's early title bid appeared to be taking an early hit before Raheem Sterling popped up to net a 96th minute winner against Bournemouth at the Vitality Stadium. Charlie Daniels shocked Pep Guardiola's men with a thunderbolt strike to hand the Cherries a shock early lead. City boss Guardiola had decided to start Gabriel Jesus instead of Sergio Aguero and was rewarded as the Brazilian saved a point with a low finish. Joshua King smashed a strike against the post as the hosts tried to nick a point before Nicolas Otamendi bounced a header against the upright at the other end in the second half. But Sterling scored in injury time with a deflected effort before seeing red for his celebration. Here are 5 talking points from the Vitality Stadium. Sterling stabs in the winner image. Mike Hewitt Getty images. Sterling celebrates image. Mike Hewitt Getty images. Daniels had given City the lead image. Rec Shutterstock 1. Aguero vs Jesus. Jesus scores his goal image. Steve Barton's Getty images. Jesus led the line well image. Mike Hewitt Getty images. Steve Barton's Getty images. Pep Guardiola has nailed his colours firmly to the mast. Gabriel Jesus is Manchester City's main striker. So the pressure was all on the Brazilian to prove why his boss has his belief in him. Jesus shrugged off all that when he classily slid in his side's first half equaliser, his first goal of the season. It was at the Vitality Stadium in February that Jesus suffered the foot injury which stopped his 3 goals in 3-game storm of the Premier League, but the South Coast hoodoo was put to bed. He ran the line well and linked up perfectly with Raheem Sterling, Kevin De Bruyne and the Silvers to take the man of the match gong. Sergio Aguero might have to get used to parking himself on the bench again this year, too. Benjamin and Bernardo image. AFP image. Reuters. Benjamin Mendy and Bernardo Silva both made the full City debuts with the £95 million worth of talent getting up to speed in the Premier League. Mendy is still recovering from a thigh injury, so it was a surprise to see him start against the pacey Cherries. The fullback started with a shake when he was nutmegged by Adam Smith and looked uneasy on the ball but grew into the game, eventually covering every blade on the left wing. Winger Silva never got to grips with the game, despite showing glimpses of a quality purchase, and was taken off in the 65th minute. Whether Mendy is better than Kyle Walker or Danilo is one thing, whether Silva is better than the 6 or 7 attacking rivals is another. 3. Nathan Ake red card image. Glyn Kurkap Getty images. Nathan Ake was a very lucky man to stay on the pitch after he tripped Jesus in the first half. The former Chelsea man was mugged as he played the ball out as last man before sticking out a leg to trip the marauding striker. It looked as obvious a red card as we have seen so far in the Premier League, and while the score was 10 at the time, it could have had a massive say on the result. At least 4th official Lee Probert saw the funny side as he giggled with Pep Guardiola on the sidelines. 4. Daniels upstages Defoe image. Reuters. Dylan Martinez image. Mike Hewitt Getty images. The stage had been manipulated by Eddie Howe to give Jermaine Defoe a Premier League debut for Bournemouth to remember by Downing City, a team they had never beaten in the history. The former Sunderland frontman ran the line and had a good chance on the stretch to net his first goal on his return to the South Coast. But all anyone who watched the game will remember is Daniels' rocket for the opener. The goal of the season debate already has its first nomination as the ex-Tottenham youngster crashed an unstoppable blast into the top corner via the crossbar. 5. Advantage United Bournemouth, England, August 26. Josep Guardiola, manager of Manchester City, gives his team instructions during the Premier League match between AFC Bournemouth and Manchester City at Vitality Stadium on August 26, 2017 in Bournemouth, England. Photo by Mike Hewitt Getty images. Mike Hewitt Getty images. City saved the points, and how important will they be at the end of the season? The earlier movements hint that it will be a Manchester fight for the title, with none of the other big guns showing up thus far. United are yet to concede a goal this season and are bagging them at the other end for fun. United hold all the aces up until now, but how long before Jose Mourinho combusts?